Okay, I'm back. Man, my battery's getting low. So, yeah. So basically, really, all that stuff I was describing up until the lead vocals was done yesterday. I kind of messed up. So really, that was like after I did the bass line, I listened and I made a mix. I didn't even. I mean, all that stuff I did with the vocals was today. That was pretty much it. Cause then I did. I had to go pick up my kid and go get some Mickey D's and call it a day. Burn the CD, listen to it. And that's when I realized I wanted to bring out the Al Green voice in the background. So that's what happened. So that was like 7 o'clock yesterday. So that was my 4 hours yesterday. Oh, shoot. So anyway, today is when I did all that stuff with the flange and all that stuff. So really that's all I did today was worked on the lead vocals and then put a flange on the background vocals. Then I took a break from like 2:30 to 3 o'clock. Was listening to it. And everything sounded good. Really, I mean, I was going crazy. To be honest with you, I'm really surprised. I'm not gonna say I'm surprised, but it just sounds so much different than the raw tracks that I started with, which is what it's all about. So then
I was excited.
Huh?
When you were trying to say you're surprised, I say you're probably excited.
Yeah, excited. Yeah. So that was pretty much. Then I did. I came back from picking up my kid from school. Did some more tweaking with compression on the overhead levels again. And then because of that snare again, because it was like the snare wasn't punching. I want that snare to be hard. And it's unfortunate I didn't have it mic'd by itself so that I could manipulate it the way I wanted to. But again, all things considered, it turned out pretty good. And I had to fool around with the lead vocal levels again, because sometimes it just felt like it was too much, a little overbearing. Especially once I put compression on them. And that was pretty much it. I did one thing where I put some reverb on a certain line. I had to basically cut it and create 2 new tracks with just that line. And then I put reverb on those tracks. And that was pretty much pretty much all I did. Then, well, I did want to make a point, though. It was funny about yesterday. I was making all these settings, probably up until I got to the, shoot, I don't even know where I was at. But I had been making all these settings not knowing that I had a mix playing that I had previously recorded. You know how you record a mix on a stereo track in Pro Tools. And it was coming out of outputs 1 and 2, so I'm listening to that and I'm making all these mixes, adjustments and settings, and then I started to think like, why? I don't know how I figured it out, but then I'm like, okay, so I got a mix of it playing along with these individual tracks. I guess is what was happening, because I was definitely hearing the changes I was making. So I took that mix track, muted it, made it inactive, and then I'm like, oh man. So then I'm playing it now. It is the individual tracks, and it didn't sound quite the same. It wasn't really as full. That's kind of when I probably had to get into all the EQing that I had to do with the drum kit. In fact, that is right. But I noted that it kind of worked out, because I really just had to bring everything down. But they had pretty much been carved out with their place. So it actually kind of worked out well that I was EQing it against itself in a full mix. If that makes any sense. Maybe that's a trick I'll try from now on. I don't know. So that was a little interesting tidbit. So that's pretty much all I got for now. I'm not going to do a 30-minute video on every song, but this being my first full-fledged mix for this project, I think it set the stage for how I can do the rest of them. And honestly, this song probably is going to be one of the has more points that I need to do as far as mixing. So I figured I might as well document this. I'll probably still document the other ones with videos, but it'll be more concise in terms of the different points, the key points that I made in terms of what I did. Because I find this is pretty easy compared to writing it down or typing it, which I probably still will. So there you have it, folks. I'm going to close this thing out, and I will be posting this video on YouTube and in my blog and the resulting mix along with it, which I think is pretty much ready to go as far as I'm concerned. Next up is going to be, well, I have a mix I'll be working on tomorrow night. I'll probably be working on another song tonight. It's only 6:45, so I'll probably be back at this in about 2 hours. Give my computer a chance to rest. Alright, later. Peace. We out.